Hello once again and welcome to Bring On The Bad Guys, your favourite superhero-themed tabletop gaming show with, well, occasionally we do tabletop gaming and superheroes. It's mostly just dick jokes if we're honest. For emotionally14.com and in association with There Will Be Games. I'm one of your ever-lovable hosts, Brad Harmer-Barnes. I'm joined by my other ever-lovable
Ian Harmer.
Hey! And due to event guidelines, our other ever-lovable host, Dave Mustill, can't be here at the moment, but we are keeping him fed and watered. And the full lineup will be back as soon as guidelines allow. We've got the 3-tier system come in now.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
a terrible cake.
It's one of the things that bugs me most is that there's 3 levels. So you've got very high, and medium. Mm-hmm. In what world is a one at the bottom medium? Surely medium is a one.
Starbucks.
Doesn't medium mean one in the middle? One of many ways. One of many ways in which Boris Johnson has pissed me off with every waking moment. That fucking clown face.
It's all going to change.
It's this time next week. Who knows what's going to happen?
I've got a new scheme. It's colours.
I'm just going to stick 2 pencils up my nose and a pair of underpants on mid by the end of the week. I think.
If you're in the brown zone.
Yeah. It's been a fairly quiet week for tabletop gaming and for.
Yes.
So there's not a lot for us to talk about this week. We had a clip for the MODOK TV series.
Yeah, I've not had to deep look at that.
Yeah, I've seen like a minute-long clip.
An odd choice again, or
it
hasn't really been used, has it?
No, they're playing it as a comedy show, which is obviously what Star Trek's done with their latest show. Is Star Trek Lower Decks is a Family Guy type 2D animation. Set on a starship.
Sure.
So maybe that's the current trend at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars and Marvel and doing real for Lego stuff in general, but that is more kid-centered. This is more of an adult style of humour. Yeah. So if Marvel want to jump on that boat as well, then great, because DC won't. DC take themselves far too seriously. Yeah, I see you, Universe that brought us Condiment King. I know you take yourselves too seriously. There was one product announcement from Night Models, which pissed off every single one of their Batman and DC Universe players.
It at all.
It's for the Batman miniatures game, Night Models announced a Big Bang Theory set where they're all dressed up as members of the Justice League.
I haven't seen the episode of it.
It's I don't want to get too much into Big Bang Theory as a comedy show because comedy is very subjective. I'm not a big fan of it. I thought the first series was quite funny. I thought the writing got lazy after that.
It's got a big following.
Absolutely. But I think the thing that pisses me off most about Big Bang Theory is it seems to exist in this bizarre little time warp. Because when it started, the geeks were the punchline. You were supposed to sympathise with Penny having to put up with the weirdos next door.
That's right, yeah.
And as time moved along and we had the Marvel Cinematic Universe absolutely explode and an era of annual Star Wars movies and 3 new Star Trek series came out, and there was a shift in pop culture where geek wasn't subterranean anymore. We won, superhero movies were everywhere. And now, but Big Bang Theory continued this kind of notion that superheroes are this thing that strange little people into and not something that generates billions of dollars in movie value every year. And so I think that might be a large part of what's pissed off Batman players, is that he's got this show which ostensibly makes them the laughing stock we're supposed to want to buy merch of now. The other thing that's pissed them off is Night Models have been saying we're bringing out new cards.
There's a lot of things.
All these games from second edition are going to be fully compatible once we've brought out the cards. Oh, sorry, we haven't been working on the cards. Here's Big Bang Theory.
Here's Big Bang Theory.
That's, I think, what has caused the comment section of various social media channels to burst into flames.
And as ever, they're not actually cheap, are they? These Big Bang.
No. Night Models are.
It's a quality job, I'm sure.
You get what you pay for, but there's no doubt you also pay for what you get.
Yeah.
It is a premium game.
It's probably about 60 quid for the set.
You're probably looking 40, 50 for sure.
Really?
I'd have said. Yeah.
And then what you're going to do? Just going to get splattered, aren't they?
Well, I mean, that's the thing is you would hope. Well, I'm in 2 minds. Part of me, you'd really hope that Darkseid's just going to knock them into a small hole in the ground.
Yeah.
The other part, I really want someone to take them to a high-scale tournament and win with them as well.
Yeah, they've probably got daft crossover.
Yeah, the cards are out there if you do want to see them. But I think what's upset people most is that these promises have been made about second edition, and we're supposed to kind of accept this paltry.
Yeah, I'll see going on and I'll have this.
It wasn't all doom and gloom because they did also showcase The Sinestro Corps for DCU.
That's better. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And we've seen 2 Green Lanterns premieres where we've got the little rodent guy and Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern we had previewed as well. So, and I've been saying for the past year I really want a Green Lantern set because Green Lantern is noticeable by his absence from a Justice League set.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and if we're having Sinestro and all that,
they've done Mongol and Cyborg Superman, who are traditionally Green Lantern villains anyway.
Yeah.
And I just like if they're going to do a box set and have Guy Gardner, Kilowog, 2 current Green Lanterns, who names escapes me, and Hal Jordan, and give us a Green Lantern box set, I would be all over that. I'd have to buy more green paint, but I would be all over that. Yes, we said there's no secret.
There is something.
Oh yes, and another thing.
Yes,
Yes, there's not much excitement really for the Big Bang Theory set.
No,
do you want to see us review it? Let us know. There's a little comments box if you do want to see us. If you want to see Dave paint the Big Bang Theory set, because I'm not going to fucking do it, I'm too busy. There's let us know. There's a little comment box to do that.
Yeah. It was a strange choice.
It was. Atomic Mass have been previewing some of the X-Men stuff on their Facebook page as well. We're finally going to get Magneto. And finally, yeah. And I guess I'm shopping for some red, purple, magenta paint as well. Because that's a weird colour.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah, well, yeah, at least 1990s for me.
Yeah.
Which, when you think about it, is old school. That's depressing, isn't it? To me, 30 years ago, still 1970.
Unfortunately not. No.
Okay, but there is a reason we're here, because,
it's complimented.
I mean, sometimes we turn up when there is no reason, we don't tend to...
it does,
but we have...
fits beautifully with
So, last show we had the Fantastic Four break, and we've now got the Fantastic Four Fast Forces, which, as far as I can tell, only features one member of the Fantastic Four.
Well, obviously you can see...
Yeah.
We'll show you later, but obviously you can see through, and it doesn't leap out as Fantastic Four.
No, it really doesn't. I've just seen the...
I presume that is
I've just seen the face paint on Ghost Rider, and we'll show you up close later, but he just looks like a pound shop Halloween kiss costume.
So it looks like we've got Joe Fix here now.
It does look like it, yeah. So an off-the-wall set, apparently there is a new series starting which we haven't caught up with yet, which features this kind of line of Fantastic Four. Yeah. Obviously the Stunning Block is there's 6 of them, but we'll roll with that.
You had to mention that, didn't you?
Yeah. No Herbie. No Herbie. Do you know the story of Herbie? Herbie was from the 1970s animated version of Fantastic Four, where the Fantastic Four lineup was Reed Richards, Sue Storm, The Thing, and Herbie, a floating Orco-type robot.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Yeah. The myth that went around for years was because television execs were concerned that children would set themselves on fire to copy.
Really?
That was the urban legend that lived around for years. It turns out the truth was another company had bought rights to do a Johnny Storm cartoon, which never materialised.
Right.
But it was just comic writers and artists being pranked about Herbie's now a regular occurrence in the actual Fantastic Four comics. So I suppose what are we expecting from this?
Well, the brick was awesome.
The brick was the best brick Marvel's done for a long time.
The brick was awesome. So, good. I mean, usually Fast Forwards is a bit more tweaks.
And built for synchronicity, and a lot of the figures in the brick were built for synchronicity as well.
They
good team abilities.
They should do well.
Yeah. I guess we're going to have to rip this open and take a gander, aren't we? Let's get the Stanley knife and take a quick look. Okay, so up first is Spider-Man, real name Peter Parker. He is 75 points for 6 clicks or 50 points for 4 clicks and has a range of 4 with 1 lightning bolt. He ignores elevated terrain for purposes of movement.
It's a nice paint job, isn't it?
Yeah. He also has for keywords Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Family and Scientist. As a trait, he has whatever a spider can. Super senses, but succeeds on a 4+. Protected against outwit. That's pretty handy for running through the dial trait.
Yeah, definitely.
He also has a trait, I'll just web this guy up. When Spider-Man hits with a range attack, a hit target gains immobile until your next turn. He also has hypersonic speed, sidestep, energy shield deflection, combat reflexes perplex, and team ability Fantastic Four. When this character is KO'd after resolutions, each other friendly character using this team ability heals 1 click. And team ability Spider-Man, wildcard uncopyable.
Cool.
Hulk, real name Bruce Banner. He is 75 points for 6 clicks and 50 points for 4 clicks. He has for keywords Fantastic Four and Monster. He has a trait, strongest one there is, super strength as a trait, which is what you want from Hulk more often than not.
I think that would be a good idea.
When Hulk makes a close object attack, modify damage an additional +1, protected against outwit. Remember objects, kids?
Yeah,
He's also indomitable.
that is an older thing, isn't it?
Yeah. He has a box out on his first 2 clicks at the 75 point wattage, which is Leaping Smash. Leap Climb as a free action, ignore elevated and hindered terrain for purposes of movement, roll a d6, move up to the result.
Cool.
He also has Charge, Sidestep, Invincible, Invulnerability and Toughness, and the team ability Fantastic Four, and the team ability Underworld. Carry 1, but only to carry a character that shares a keyword. Carry 2, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with this character and are lower points.
Yeah, it's like gangster type.
Wolverine, real name Laura Kinney. She is 75 points for 6 clicks and 50 points for 4 clicks. She is indomitable.
This is like the X-23 character, isn't it?
It is
yeah.
X-23, yeah. She has for keywords Fantastic Four, Weapon X, X-Force and X-Men. She has a trait, Snicked, Blades, Claws, Fangs, protected against outwit. So Blades as a trait is always one of my favourite things.
Oh, protected out. Yeah, nice.
She has a box out on movement, which is on the first 4 clicks at maximum wattage and the first 2 clicks at lower wattage, which is Biologically Engineered Killing Machine, Charge and Flurry. Charge, Flurry and Blaze as a trait.
Excellent.
She also has Flurry, Precision Strike, Toughness, Combat Reflexes, Regeneration, Battle Fury, Team Ability Fantastic Four and Team Ability X-Men. Power action, choose an adjacent friendly character that can use this team ability and heal that character 1 click and roll a d6. On a 1 to 4, this character has dealt 1 unavoidable damage.
Okay, so it can go a bit dodgy, yeah?
But she's got regen anyway, so on her last click. But regen's more powerful than it used to be.
Brad is your favourite character.
One of my favourite. He is 75 points for 6 clicks and 50 points for 4 clicks. And Ghost Rider, real name Danny Ketch. Keywords Fantastic Four, Marvel Knights, Midnight Suns and Mystical. He has a trait, a new kind of fantastic teamwork. When Ghost Rider hits with a close attack, until your next turn, other friendly characters with the Fantastic Four keyword can use Exploit Weakness. Trait, the new Fantastic Four, carry 1, but only to carry characters with the Fantastic Four keyword. Once per turn, when Ghost Rider is carried and placed adjacent to 2+ opposing characters, after resolutions he may make a close attack. He has a box set on combat for his first 3 clicks at maximum wattage and his first click at the lower wattage, which is No Hiding from Judgment. Penetrating Psychic Blast, ignores hindering terrain for the purposes of line of sight. When making a ranged attack, if Ghost Rider's line of fire crosses hindering terrain, modify attack and damage +1. He also has Running Shot, Plasticity, Poison, Invulnerability, Toughness and Exploit Weakness. He has a team ability Fantastic Four and the team ability Mystic. Each time this character takes damage from an opposing character's attack, after resolutions deal the attacker 1 penetrating damage, uncopyable.
Nice.
Okay, Black Panther, real name T'Challa. He is
T'Challa.
75 points for 6 clicks and 50 points for 4 clicks. He ignores hindering terrain for purposes of movement, and he has the keywords Avengers, Fantastic Four, Illuminati, Marvel Knights, Wakanda, Ruler and Warrior.
Oh, he's useful.
He has a trait, Mantle of the Black Panther, Stealth, Shape Change, but only if occupying hindering terrain. He has a trait, King of Wakanda, Leadership and Outwit. He also has Charge, Sidestep, Blades, Claws, Fangs, Precision Strike, Toughness, Combat Reflexes, Outwit, Team Ability, Fantastic Four, and Team Ability, Avengers. When this character is given a move action, modify speed +1. And we have She-Thing, real name Sharon Ventura, 75 points for 6 clicks and 50 points for 4 clicks. She has the keywords Fantastic Four and Monster. She has the trait, Don't worry, I can take a hit. She-Thing takes a maximum of 1 damage from the first attack that hits her each turn. At the end of each turn, heal her 1 click if she was hit by a ranged attack that turn. She also has a trait, Close Combat Expert. When She-Thing uses it, you may modify attack or damage by an additional +1. She also has sidestep, super strength, invulnerability, toughness, team ability, Fantastic Four, and team ability, team player, wildcard, uncopyable.
Pretty cool. She does turn up in the brick, doesn't she, as well?
Okay, so that's the Fantastic Four Fast Forces. What were your initial impressions?
They sound good, like the brick did to me. So.
There was no individual one leapt out to me as being a really exciting piece. There was no one I was like, oh yeah, got to test him out. But by the end of it, I was looking at them going, well, that's a good thing. I want them to be a team.
Yeah.
I want them to. I don't necessarily need a stand-up. There's no stand-up player in the Fantastic Four.
No, and there wasn't one that you think, well, he's the one to buy pack for and not the others.
Yeah, I was expecting to be super hyped for because it's Danny Ketcher is my favourite Ghost Rider.
Yeah, they've got
as
good
well.
crossover powers, it sounds.
Yes, absolutely. Hulk sounds like we love a good Hulk on the bad guys. Regardless of the system we're playing, we like a good Hulk.
Yeah.
And or Kilowog if he's not available through the universe. And he's that extra damage for bopping people on the head with objects.
Yeah, that takes you back in time a little bit.
Yeah, so people don't tend to use objects so much, I find.
No.
I mean, they do with
lately with games.
With the DCU miniatures game, they really do.
Yeah, but actual. We on some games we don't even bother putting up objects.
No, exactly.
So maybe there's a reason to do so.
Yeah, so we should do. A few out.
The she thing sounded interesting.
She sounds really tough.
Yeah.
I was expected to be hyped about the Ghost Rider, and I wasn't. I mean, I know part of that might have been I've been spoiled by the Crisis Protocol Ghost Rider.
Right.
Who does that?
Well, you want something more powerful?
But he could do that dragging people behind the bike.
Yes. Yeah.
But he's solid. He's good. And again, even his powers were stuff like it gives the rest of the team exploit weakness.
Yes, there was.
Even Spider-Man's one is about making enemy pieces immobile.
Yes,
he's not. There's not kill stealing as such. They're designed to be run as a team. Also, it seems on paper because with as all wargaming and Ameritrash gaming, the only way to find out how good this stuff is to take it for a test drive.
Yes.
So we're going to take this out.
What will we pit them against, though?
Well, fortunately, last time we were here, we unboxed a couple of Fantastic Four miniatures.
Yes.
So we've got 6 models that can run at 50 points each.
Well, great.
So that's a 300-point game. It's a standard game of Heroclix. So you can take them, and I'll knock up 300 points of Fantastic Four villains, and we'll take them out for a rumble.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Let's do this. Okay, so we're taking the new Fantastic Four Fast Forces out for a rumble against some of the new bad guys from the recently released Fantastic Four brick. Ian's taken the figures you just saw unboxed: Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, She-Thing, Black Panther, Wolverine and Hulk. And I've picked a little patch of bad guys. I've got Dr. Doom, who's starting the game off board with 2 Doombots, Sandman, Medusa and a couple of Skrull jobbers, an Infiltrator and a Warrior over in the corner as well. We are using one of the hammer maps from Fear itself, but as we don't, scarily there's some Heroclix we don't have in the vault. We don't have Mox hammer, so we won't be using the special rules for this map.
It's just a map.
It is just a New York map, whatever it's called. It's just called Fear itself.
So are you a theme team? I suppose you are.
You know what? I'm not sure we are. No, we're not.
Okay.
I would assume you are.
Well, I hope so.
Our snacks are some Tesco flapjack bites. Well, no, you get, if it isn't capped, so you will get +6 to your initiative bonus. You get, and it's team probs are capped at 5, so you've got 5 team probability controls.
Okay. Which I normally forget about.
Yep.
And I've rolled a 7.
I've rolled an 8, but your 7 is actually +6, so...
You may go first.
Okay. We're playing with 300-point teams, so we've got 3 activations each. My Dr. Doom has leadership, so I'm allowed 4 activations each turn. I'm going to lead up with the Skrulls.
When does he come on?
When one or more of the Doombots is KO'd.
Okay.
Medusa ignores elevated terrain.
Nice.
That's how hair works. That's your game.
So I'm having a big chance to read these cards through.
Let me know that.
There's an awful lot of traits here that I'm going to probably miss some at the moment at first.
Yeah, so we play a little fast and loose with the timings and stuff, because as we said, he has only seen these characters about half an hour before he started playing them. He's had no chance to familiarise himself with any synchronicity. So, but we want to show you guys what they're capable of. So we
Yeah.
are a little looser with the timings than you technically should be.
I was just trying to see if anyone had leadership. I don't think it's not that obvious at the moment. So. Ghost Rider to the 4th. Sheathing has sidestep.
That's your 3 activations done, isn't it?
Sidestep move.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And Black Panther has sidestep, so I'll just use those.
Cool. I want to start bringing the Doom bots in. I think.
Doom bolts.
Oh, they're pretty cool, actually.
It does, doesn't it? But I know this is really unfair, but with every Heroclix release, I always go, yeah, but now I really want him for Crisis Proc. Now I really need Doom for Crisis Proc.
The Doom bots are quite sought after, aren't they?
Because as you'll see what I'm going to do with
Yeah,
later on. So I'll throw this out there.
Cool.
And I'll play down.
Excellent.
Sure go.
Black Panther sidesteps. So does Sheathing. Spider-Man gets the move on.
Still waiting for an Heroclix of naked from a waist down Spider-Man.
And I think I'm just going to cool these guys down.
Okay.
And you're going.
I can see you.
You can't use an hindering train and he's stealthed.
Scrolls.
Bit racist, but alright. Running shot from the Skull Warrior.
Oh, cool.
It's got a range of 6. Which is a clear train to Ghost Rider. So he's just going to take a pot shot at
You're not
Ghost
making
Rider.
any friends.
It's a scroll, that's not what they do. Is that racist, isn't it? 17 on Ghost Rider.
17 defense.
Okay, so it's a hit for 3 points of damage.
I've got invulnerability.
That's basically you need to. Reduce damage taken by 2, so it's 1 click on Ghost Rider.
Ouch. Let's change his dial radically.
No, I'm just going to clear them apart from that.
Okay.
Sugar.
Let's see. None of mine are particularly great on the range shots. Well, that's worth a shot, I suppose. Ghost Rider shoots Sandman.
Defense of 17. Impervious. Okay.
17.
Yep.
Attack is 10 plus 4.
Nope, that's not enough.
Well, that's not going to work.
He turns his body into sand somehow.
Step. 1, 2, you'd think the thing has got a trait with super strength. No. Just going to get you into close combat there, I think.
Okay. It's just with snapping sound and there were 2 scrolls.
So, and he's sidesteps. And we'll arrest it then.
Okay.
Well, Spider-Man cools down. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
He's thinking.
That happens sometimes. Why would Sandman not have super strength? Sandman's going to charge Ghost Rider. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a 20, which
okay.
hits Ghost Rider with a nice thump. That's 3 points of damage on Ghost Rider. It looks like toughness.
Oh, I think that's all it's going to be, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so that's 2 points of damage on Ghost Rider.
Oof.
You'd expect to be harder.
Oof, he seems to say. Help me!
Doombot has range shot, so he can move here and blast Wolverine.
Okay. Defense is 17.
17. So it's 3 points of damage on Wolverine.
Looks like I've got toughness again.
So that's 2 points of damage. Move Medusa and clean everyone else down. That is your go.
Pooh.
You seem to say.
He seemed to say pooh.
Lower trash can at him.
Oh my word. Well, we want to see this brawl with the scroll, don't we?
Well, yeah.
So She Thing apparently is an attack of 10 on, looks like your defense is 17.
Scroll Infiltrator has shape change. As he's a scroll, his shape change works on 4+. No, it doesn't work.
Yay!
So he's got defense of 17.
Okay, looks like there's a box out here. I have close combat expert. I even modify my damage by an additional 1. You may modify attack or damage by an additional 1.
So what you got is a close combat expert.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Close combat expert.
So it would be normally 2, wouldn't it? So
You can either go
I'm
plus
going to put
3 damage, plus 2 to hit, or any other.
yeah normally, but it's extra plus
it's
1.
an extra plus 1. Yeah.
Okay, so I will do 2 on attack and 1
on
on damage.
Okay,
Yeah, so
cool. So it brings your attack up to
13.
12 on 17. So you need a 5. Yep.
Ooh, good
Super
job.
senses. Nope. So
3
it's
damage.
3 damage.
Enjoy.
KO'd. To the surprise of none!
There's like paper people. Black Panther sidesteps.
Oh shit, I forgot he was here. This is going to hurt.
Sidesteps.
Heroclix
I
has
don't
hard
seem
on
to
for
have
Black Panther.
Sorry?
Heroclix has hard on for Black Panther, he's always fucking nuts.
Yes, precision strike. I appear to have outwit as well, so I'll outwit your defence.
Okay, that's fine.
My attack is 10 against 17.
So it's a 7 to hit. Yep.
Yay!
So
And that's
3 points of
3
damage. You've outwitted my defence. It's pissed him off a bit.
It's got made him a bit more wobbly.
Yeah.
So 2 actions. I do have hypersonic speed.
That's always handy.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Foot, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. My attack is 10.
Mm-hmm. Doombot's defence is 17, so it's a 7 to hit.
There's a theme here.
That is a hit, yeah.
Enjoy 3 damage.
Got toughness, so that knocks it down to 2. KO'd.
Because I won't run out the rest of my hypersonic speed, I don't think. It's something.
Yeah. Is that me again?
Yeah, Ghost Rider
Close down.
comes down and so does
Okay.
Wolverine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome. That's got busy in the middle
It
of it.
did, yeah. Doombot has just got line of sight to Spider-Man, so we'll just do a nice little ion blast over there.
That's the water.
Yes, so it's 19 on Spider-Man, which is a hit. Your defence is it energy shield deflection in your defences?
Instant deflection.
Okay,
Yeah.
so bumps up to 19, still a hit unfortunately, so that's 3 points of damage on Spider-Man.
Ouch. I'm not sure you can cope with that. 1, 2, 3. He's still with us.
Good. Would be sad if
Not
it
best
was
pleased either.
And I'm just going to clean down everyone else. Well, that's your go.
Blimey. Okay. What are you doing, Hulk?
Yeah,
He's
he should be up the front.
He's actually called Hulk as well.
Yeah, it's Bruce Banner.
Yeah, let's see what happens when we charge the Hulk in.
Yes, I think it might be just a noise like a golf ball being struck.
Okay, Sandman, enjoy this.
Oh,
Attack of 11.
11.
11. He's got a trait of super strength.
Okay, so it's guaranteed knockback.
I've also charged, so I think, yeah, that's going to...
Charge makes you immune to knockback, doesn't it? Yeah.
Super strength, when Hulk makes a close attack, modified damage, an additional +1.
Close object attack.
Oh yeah, close object attack, all right.
Okay.
So 11, need 6.
Yep. Which you get.
3 damage.
Plus defence's toughness, that knocks it down.
I don't think he's going to like that.
2. And 2 points of knockback because you've got.
Oh, he survived it. I really felt that he wasn't going to survive that.
Oh, he's 75 points. He's pretty nails. No, we've been playing the game so long that seems weird to say.
That was worthwhile though.
Yeah.
I think T'Challa. No, he's not.
T'Challa.
No, T'Challa's not.
Infinity Whip bit.
Yeah, he's not indomitable. I think I'm just gonna. Well, he's tied up anyway with She-Thing now.
Yeah.
Sandman, isn't he? He's not well, Ghost Rider. I could try a shot, I suppose. Let's try just shooting him. Yeah.
Who are you shooting? Sorry.
Sandman.
Who's shooting him? Sorry.
Sorry, Ghost Rider.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a range of 5.
Mhm.
Well, not that hopeful.
Defense is 17.
Yeah,
Did you get
9.
So it's 8 to hit. That's a hit.
Blimey, I'm doing well with it. It's 2 damage.
It's got a toughness of. Well, he's got toughness, so it's 1 point of damage on.
I'm hopeful that's going to run.
KO'd.
Yeah, thought it must do.
Yeah, I thought it was going well for me for a minute then.
It's okay. So
I mean,
I've got one more action, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. So I've still got Doom and Medusa untouched.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Spider-Man sidesteps.
Mm-hmm.
And T'Challa cools down, so does She-Thing.
Mm-hmm.
So does Spider-Man, doesn't he? So, yeah, you'll go.
Okay.
I'm aware that Doom is plotting something.
Oh yeah. I'm going to do a running shot with the Skrull Warrior on She-Thing for an almighty 16, which is not enough to do any damage, so he's out there like a sitting duck now. Stick Medusa there, clean down my Doom bot, and it's over to you.
Well, I'm very scared. Just a little bit scared. T'Challa sidesteps and outwits the Skrull Warrior's toughness and attacks 10, 17. That should do it, shouldn't it? That's 3 damage. Shouldn't think there's a lot left there.
That should hurt. No, he's got 1 hit point left.
Blimey!
1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're still with us.
I bet he's shocked.
Yeah, he's as surprised as any of us. He didn't think he was a named character. Okay, second action.
Hulk charges and hits him as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got that close combat. Oh, that just seems rude. I'm just going to do it all into attack. So that's.
So, when you move towards him, did you run through this?
No, I'm going to pop round it. Well, I can.
Maybe you should pick it up because you get a bonus when you do close object attacks.
I've got traities.
Yeah, so there you go. Like I said, we're a little free and easy.
Okay.
So it's 11 on 16.
Well, no, I've got that close combat expert, so
I've got combat reflexes, so my defence will actually be 18.
I should put it all into attack then.
Okay,
So
so it's 14 on
yeah.
18, you need a 4 to hit. Yep, That's
just
3 points of
3 damage,
damage,
yeah.
plus 1 for the heavy object, bumping it up to... No, plus 2 for a heavy object, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, I suppose I have to use it, don't I?
Yeah.
Plus 2 for heavy, yeah.
So it's actually plus 3 because of...
That extra bonus.
Yeah. So it's 6 points of damage and knockback, which would
I
be
think it's
7
just-
points of damage. I'm just not score right. Possibly the most overkill we've ever seen in
Right.
Heroclix.
Good grief. That's 2 actions.
It's just a fine green mist under a fridge.
In some ways, I'm less worried about the Doombot than I am about the hairy bird.
Queen of the Inhumans.
Yeah. I'm just going to sidestep and
Remember the Inhumans TV series, kids?
attack Spider-Man. Yes, I've seen it.
It's supposed to be awful, but as long as Lockjaw's cute, I don't care.
Lockjaw is lovely in it. Yeah, I suppose you didn't even just have a look at it for that.
No, I do need to watch it.
My attack is 9, which isn't great. But I got make that a 19.
On Medusa, yeah?
Yeah.
She's got close combat reflexes and takes it up to a 19.
Okay.
So it's a hit.
That's 2 damage. It's like I've got.
2 damage.
I forgot
With
to put,
knockback.
I could have perplexed, but didn't.
See, there's 2 with knockback.
Cool. That's all I can do, I think. Cool Wolverine down. And guess what? What I did now? Did you go one the previous time, didn't I?
I'm going to use, first thing that's going to happen is that this Doombot's going to beat up Wolverine, which is not something any of us expected to happen. It's an attack of 10 on 17, I think it's close combat expert you've got.
Oh, yes, it looks like it.
Yep, so it's a 9 to hit for Doombot, which he does not get with knockback. I had more characters than this a minute ago. She's got no bloody...
Yeah, I do seem a little bit outnumbered.
Charge,
Okay.
and melee Spider-Man.
Combat reflexes.
Yeah, okay, so the combat is 19, so need an 8 to hit, which I don't get, and I don't have any team rerolls. And I've accidentally pushed because I forgot I had
Oh,
one
of course,
contra- yeah. Schoolboy error there. That's your go.
She things, sidestep, and 1, 2, 3, 4. On action. Wolverine.
Okay.
She has got as a trait Blaze Claw's fangs and protected that whip.
She's also got flurry on her dial.
She do.
Are you going to chop him into tinfoil?
I shall try. I've
So
also
it's,
got precision strike by the looks of it. My attack is 10 against whatever his defence is.
Yep, 17, so 7 to hit. Yep, that'll do it.
Just about.
So he blades in it.
I should do, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, we'll go with that.
He's down and Doom spawns in his location.
Is that. Oh my word. At least I've got someone friendly nearby. Third action. 6, 7, pick up. And Hulk cools down, as so does Black Panther. And so Spider-Man, doesn't he? Yeah. Blimey.
Okay, is that on to my go?
Yeah.
Okay. Medusa's going to break away from Spider-Man. She's got plasticity, so can do it on a 2+.
You might have it as well.
That was he.
He's got a blue clip. Oh no, he's lost it, has he? He might have lost. No, he never had it. I
Okay.
confused it with someone else.
Yep. So.
You got to clear them, mate.
Back. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah,
ignore-
you can't push
ignore
again.
that. Yeah. Ignore that. Doom's going to use leadership, but his special ability is if he makes a leadership roll, he can spawn a Doom bot, which he doesn't this turn. Doom will use pulse wave.
Ah, good idea.
So it's got an attack of 12. 8 brings it up to 20. So that's Spider-Man, Medusa, Wolverine, and She-Thing all hit with 1 point of damage.
Blimey.
So
this is now.
Medusa's got super senses, which doesn't work, so she takes a point of damage.
This is penetrating, isn't it?
Doesn't say it is. Also,
They changed the rule. To
normal characters targeted. Each character has dealt 1 damage instead of normal damage. So 1 point of damage on Spider-Man. I think she thing might not be effective.
She's
Yeah,
KO'd.
got
He's
Golden Portal.
KO'd. Yeah.
Wolverine takes a point. Ghost Rider's not in range,
Okay.
so it's just Wolverine to take a point of damage.
Ouch.
And I'll clear down Medusa. Stupid bitch. And that'd be your go.
She-Hulk, I think. See what happens there. So my attack is 10. I have got that.
Should have outwitted things defence. Never mind.
I have got that hyped up close combat expert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you still got that?
Yeah, it's
So
a box. It's a box out. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to stick it 2 into attack and 1 into damage. Yeah.
It's 12 and 18. You need a 6 to hit.
Just about.
So it's 3 points of damage. I've got toughness reduces that to 2.
Well, that's me locked up for a moment.
You might be.
I don't think I'll phasing teleport, is it?
Usual deflection.
Yeah. It's blooming awkward. You're right by the water as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it makes me rust.
A Hulk's just gonna run around.
I had a feeling about this.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
No. He's not going to charge anyone.
He has no charge, but that's beyond my charge limit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought it was better to get him into attack position.
Ghost Rider and Black Panther are just busking, are they?
Yeah. Black Panther's got sidestep, so I'll move him up. There's me 1 action. I'm going to try and regen Wolverine.
Okay.
I don't think it's a special regen,
So
it's
it's
just a regen, I think.
So the last click, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
5.
Minus 1 or the D3? I can't remember what I changed it to. It's D3, so it's 3 clicks healed.
That's good then. 1, 2, 3.
I think it used to be D6 minus 1, then changed to D3.
Yeah, I think that's better because you always get a result
Yeah,
then, don't you?
definitely.
Ghost Rider cools down.
Stops it swinging.
That's me go.
Okay, cool. Medusa will sidestep and melee Wolverine.
Oh, good luck with that.
13 out of 17, looking for a 7.
Yay!
7, I've got Blades, Claws, Fangs.
Why wouldn't you?
That's 1 point of damage on Wolverine, who's got toughness. What a lovely story that was. Dr. Doomsday Stu's leadership. Yep, I can spawn a Doombot.
Really?
What's Tyson Mine? Doombot attacks Black Panther, looking for a 7. Yep, she gets. That's 3 points of damage.
On toughness?
That's 2 points of damage.
Well, you're in trouble.
Dr. Doom outwits Thing's defence and then just does a melee attack on him.
Okay.
For an almighty 16, which is not enough.
That's not going to be enough.
Second marker, but he is indomitable.
Cool.
Oh, fucking blown. That's you.
Oh, that's messy, isn't it?
Everyone's gradually getting taller.
Well, Black Panther attacks the Doombot. Attackers 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a critical fail.
Crit fail. First one of the game.
That's not good. I was going to slice you into bread then. Oh my word, it's a Hulk.
Uh-oh.
Worries the life out of Doom.
It's right, I've got energy oh.
I've got
Okay.
attacking of 11.
Okay, on my defence of 17, so you're looking for a 6. Critical fail on
How
Hulk.
does this happen?
Tides have turned.
Yeah, but double crit fails.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Oh my word. That leaves me with 1 action. Ghost Rider tries to shoot Medusa.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Attack is 9.
9 or 17, so you're looking for an 8. Which you don't get.
6. Blimey. Let's have a better round next time.
Yeah, that was...
Wolverine cools down.
which is going to be coming around pretty soon, because all I can do is clear down. So that is back to your turn already.
Right.
It's not blue.
In which case... She-Hulk punches Doom.
Do you mean She-Thing, just to clarify?
Oh yeah, sorry, She-Thing. Sorry, yeah, there is a She-Hulk.
There is a She-Hulk.
I wouldn't like to mention that at the moment. I'm going to go with 12 attack and 3 damage. Okay.
So, who's attack, sorry? Oh, you
Yeah,
so it's 12. So 12 and 17 need a 5 to hit, which unsurprisingly you get.
And
so
that's 3 damage.
Points of damage. All I've got is energy field deflection, so that's 3 points of damage. Bah. Really, I'm not cleared out because he's got energy field deflection running through the dial. He's really not cut out for.
You think Wolverine would be able to do?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Wolverine attacks Doom. My attack is 11. Rolled a 6, that makes that 17.
Yep, that's enough.
Okay, I have blades as a trait.
Okay, you should be fine.
4 damage.
I think that's going to pop him. KO'd.
Blimey.
Just leaves Medusa. On the Doombot.
So, that's all I can do, isn't it?
Okay.
Hulk calls down.
I'm going to fight on valiantly because stranger things have happened. We're on series 4 now, I think.
I can't remember. Black Panther was the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, you crit failed at the start of your turn.
That's right, yeah.
Was that last turn? Because all I did was clear down. I think it was last turn because all I did was clear down and you took another turn straight away, didn't you?
There you go.
Right, Doombot attacks Black Panther. Got to try and take some of these guys down with me. 10 on 17. So you've got close combat expert, so it's actually a 19. So combat reflexes, so it's actually a 19, so I need a 9 to hit with the Doombot. Nope, poor man's 9. And Medusa tries to grapple Wolverine in an attack that's never going to work for anyone. 10 on 17 is a 16, that's nothing, that's back to a fantastic 4 again.
Real fantastic. Oh, what would just...
I'll go with Flapjack. Commiseration Flapjack.
A Hulk charge. That'd be attacking of 11. Oh, that's not a good roll. We've got 17 total.
Her defence is 17, but she's got super senses,
Okay.
which do not pay off.
And that's 3 damage.
No, I'm ending this game the way I started it, with an overrated Doombot.
I lost Spider-Man. Blimey.
So you done?
There's no point trying to chase him, is there?
I think Black Panther's going to chop him into bread as soon as you activate it.
Yeah, I might as well just
That's
do
all I've got left.
Okay, I might as well do this.
Okay, so
9
and 17 is blades.
Yes, which
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got your blades in that.
Oh, yeah. Should we just for
So
2
1.
damage? 2 damage.
It's got toughness, that's 1 damage.
Okay.
Still standing.
Blimey. Sidestep. Cool down.
Okay.
Cool down. You'll go.
Doombot's clean down, that's your go.
Sheathing.
Yeah.
Attack is 10. 19.
That'll do it.
2 damage.
Cool. I like these guys.
That was swift, wasn't it? Yeah. That was good. I forgot to do the healing Fantastic Four trait.
Oh, I'm sure we'll forget stuff. Right, let's do a quick wrap up. Well, that was rather a one-sided affair.
I won.
You did, you won spectacularly.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, not as surprised as I was. I think my main mistake was not realising that Doctor Doom I had, and the Doombots were very much built for range combat made. Apart from his pulse wave he has when he drops in,
Right.
he's got...
Oh, that is just a...
The soaping click, yeah.
Oh, so it does clear people now.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he's, apart from that, running throughout his dials, energy explosion and energy shield deflection, which is no use in a close combat situation whatsoever. So he just got, and then he found himself in close combat with Hulk, Wolverine, and She-Thing. So that's
And
the most outclassed Doctor Doom's ever been.
Although I couldn't attack you from where the water didn't help you either. The fact you were right by the water.
Yeah, no, it was. Now I got cocky with the Doombots, I think, and the Doom paid the prize. The Skrulls actually, although they didn't put in much of a show, I quite liked them.
Yeah,
outmatched a bit by that.
Oh
chick,
yeah. Medusa actually thought held her own when she was actually competent, and Sandman did exactly what a Sandman piece should do. Which is charging, knock something around and get knocked out. So what do you think of the new guys?
Well, truly, I didn't have a chance to fully take on board their cards, but as they thought they were, it was only Ghostwriter that took a bit of a hefty whack early on.
Yeah, but he backed him and he was kind of given a train lash from.
Yeah, that was about what was happening now.
That Black Panther's nails, but Black Panther is always nails because Heroclix seems to have a hard on for Black Panther.
Yeah, and the Hulk is good.
The Hulk is very good. Yeah, that Skrull.
Yes. What happened to him?
Well, he took 3 damage, plus 2 for the heavy object.
He got hit by a fish
went up to 5. That Hulk does a bonus when attacking with a heavy object, so it actually went up to plus 6. And then you knocked him back into a car, so he actually took 7 points of damage.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
He was on his final click of 3. He was just a small green amount of pate under a fridge. It wasn't the most overkill since Red Hulk versus Robin.
But I mean, it's a good set.
I think it's a fantastic set. It really,
it's good break, great set.
The Fast Forces really do. It's one of the probably last time we saw it was X-Force, where the Fast Forces felt like a cohesive team.
Yes. Yeah.
The Fast Forces we've had have been good, and they've had some great models in them, but they haven't felt as cohesive as this one. This one is. I'm tempted to give this one 2 thumbs up for a Fast Forces.
It's great. It's good.
Yeah, we're going 2. We're going 2.
Do it.
So the Fantastic Four Fast Forces is a double thumb up from Bring On The Bad Guys. Yeah, just superb. Like I said, I was sceptic at first because it's such a weird lineup.
Yeah, you think you're going to have the usual setup of.
But if you know these characters, you're going to have fun playing them as a team. You can put aside the Fantastic Four thing. If you're a competitive player who doesn't actually care that much about the... I don't often say this, if you're a competitive player who doesn't care much about the theme, that's a competitive team.
Yeah, and so it's something kind of got more than one keyword as well.
Yeah,
so
there's more versatility than you normally get with Fast Forces. It's just a really, really strong set. It's versatile, but it also works as a unit.
Yes.
Which is just fantastic. It's just brilliant. You don't get that with Heroclix that much.
True.
So
it's getting better.
Great.
It's actually
Heroclix, I was ready to write it off, but it's coming back. It's coming back. More DC sets needed, I think. It still feels like we get 8 Marvel sets to a DC set.
Yeah.
But yeah, DC have got their own game, or 2. Anyway, this has been Bring On The Bad Guys for emotionally14.com. What's Emotionally 14? It's a website containing superheroes, tabletop gaming, and Fantastic Four, dick jokes, all the thing you love from the show can be found at emotionally14.com, and you can follow them on all social media channels at emotionally14. If you want to follow Bring On The Bad Guys, you can find us on Instagram at Bring On The Bad Guys. You can search for Bring On The Bad Guys on Facebook. I haven't signed us up for TikTok yet. Do we think we should? Does anyone? Are we too old for TikTok? Surely once you've got A-levels, you're too old for TikTok, or so it seems. What is TikTok? Do tell us in the comments, because we are old. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on all social media channels at RealBradHB. I'm not on TikTok. Ian, where can people find me?
On Instagram, on Great Old One, and on TikTok.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, guys, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Cheers.